Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is the last video, hopefully, on this item. The gentleman says that when he traces it, it loses color. But if one I'm doing it for, if you trace it as a clip outline and then low quality image, and I get the same color. I have yet to figure, he wants to take all the black out. He's going to print stickers. And I've yet to figure out if this has to be exactly the same pattern. I did a video. It'd be a lot easier to duplicate the color. I've already traced it, and I've taken all the black lines, or most of the black lines. I did not take the bottom half out. But I'm just going to try to show him how easy, or what I would think would be easy. And the hardest part is going to be this outside. So we'll just bring this in a little closer to each other. Let's actually bring it in. And even though it's not traced, you could still borrow the colors. So this bottom ring right here, and it's kind of broken up, I'm going to take the eyedropper tool and I'm going to grab that color, and then I'm going to put it. It's a little hard because it's very small area. And there you go. Now this outer one, take the eyedropper tool. You actually have to go to the pick tool to get the eyedropper to get a new color, and then we'll do that outside. And when you see this, I actually did the wrong one. When you see that turn into a solid, when it turns into a box, it means that it's trying to do the outline. So we'll do one more. We'll grab the eyedropper tool and see there's multiple colors right there. See the box, and now see the nothing, and then it'll turn into a fill. So that would be, I'm just going to go and fill in all this area out here. I think I've got it all. And then when you take the lines away by right-clicking your mouse, you get kind of that color. So on this other one, I just traced a camouflage. I just went to clip art, camouflage. This is a really big file, and it traced really good. So we need to, and I did mess up here. I don't ever like to move stuff. I want to nudge stuff. So we go like this. And then I've got these, because I don't know if this is, there's really isn't a pattern. It kind of is, and it kind of isn't. So once you take the black away, I've already showed a video on how you could do it. But if the patterns don't really matter, you could take the Smart Fill tool and fill in a pattern of this camouflage and then put it there, and then you could left click, right click, and I actually picked a big one. Smart Fill tool, we'll try to pick a smaller one and just kind of fill in these voids. And this is only if this is going to work. And you could actually take that very first one and hit the plus key on the keyboard and mirror it so it wouldn't be the same when you put it somewhere else, and then you could actually make it smaller. And all you're doing is making places for color to go. We're going to hit the plus key on the keyboard one more time, and we'll just put that over there. And you could get some smaller ones inside this pattern, like there's a small one right there. Take that, fill it in. And all I'm trying to do is get a hand-drawn pattern, basically. Now, then, once you get it, unless these colors have to be identical in the same spot, I think this would be the best way. Color eyedropper tool, just grab a color, put it in there. Go to the pick tool, color eyedropper tool, right there, put it there. I've got a leak. Evidently, I've got a leak, so I have to fix that one. But grab the eyedropper tool, and let's grab that color and put it in there, put it in there. And then let's start grabbing some lighter colors. And I might be totally off base again. We've been kind of having trouble figuring things out. And I've got some leaks there, so that's trying to fill up the whole page. But that's how I would do something like that. You could, see, I had the box and I didn't have the solid. And then something like that, and then just fill in the rest after you've got all your leaks fixed. So there's quite a few leaks. It's going to take a little work. But if you look at the outer ring and then once you're through, whoop, just select it all and right click, no fill, and that's what it's going to look like. And you could, you could not even start with any of this stuff over here and just, bring in Smart Fill tool to bring in that pattern. And then you wouldn't even have to maybe even do, your outline, because my Smart Fill tool is not set on an outline. And just move these outlines or these fills over. And then once you have this, you could quite possibly, let's just I'm going to do a few more real quick. Whoop. I'll try to Smart Fill the whole thing. So let's just, let me hit the plus key on the keyboard. And then really after you have some of these, you could always change the color with the Eyedropper tool and get that darker green and put it in there and do whatever you want. So let's say let's do 2 more. Smart Fill, that one, I think we've already used it, but it doesn't matter because you can make it smaller, larger. Yeah, we've already used it, but then you could mirror it and it would look totally different than the other one, and actually mirror it the other way and it would be totally opposite. Smart Fill on, let's do it just a few more, and then I'm going to kind of finish this up. And I know we're probably going to have some leaks around the outer side, but let's just take a ellipse, holding down the control button to get it perfectly round, and just put it inside our box so we won't have any leaks. Let's make it just a little bit smaller, holding down the shift key so it'll grow from the inside out. And then you can take your Smart Fill tool and, even with the Smart Fill tool, you can take a color, and we'll take a color off the map and put it there. And of course, some of them blended in together, but you'd have to go back and, make some of those darker. But that's how I would try to do it. And then again, I don't know, I might be barking up the wrong tree again here with that. Let's fill it in with a lighter color so we can see the difference. And let's just take a really light yellow and fill that in. And that's what it's going to look like. And then once you take away the line, select it all, and take away that outline, you'll have something like that. And you can mix and match and put colors on top of each other, where some of them aren't going to, like that one is a lot bigger, but when you put it up here, half of it disappears. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.